Hi, my name is Billy Wilking. The diminished scale is a great solo device for creating tension between chords. I use it quite often when I am soloing over a jazz blues progression. I use it many places, but one in particular is coming from the 4 chord back to the 1 chord. The 6th measure, to be exact, of a 12-bar blues. So if I were playing jazz blues in the key of G, typically in the 6th measure, there would be a C sharp diminished 7th chord being subbed for the C 7th chord, which is the 4 chord. This gives me a perfect opportunity to try out the diminished scale. Here's that idea broken down. Here's the C sharp diminished scale, and I'm going to begin on C with my 3rd finger on the 5th string. Next string. Slide up with my pinky. Next string. Next string, and the 1st string. Okay, so this is how I'm going to apply it. So I'm playing G jazz blues, and of course the 1st chord in G jazz blues is G7. Then I go to C7, which is my 4 chord. Then I'm back to G for 2 measures. Now right here, I've got C7, the 5th measure, and I said in the 6th measure, typically you hear this C sharp diminished sound, which takes you back to G. So what I'm going to do is when I get to that C sharp diminished chord, so that scale fits perfectly over that C sharp diminished chord. So it gives me nice tension, and what I'll do is after I play the scale, I'll resolve it to G. Here's a B, which is the 3rd of a G chord. So it would sound like this. C, G, C, diminished. So it gives me a little tension between the 4 chord and the 1 chord. Now you don't have to play it, in its entirety. You can certainly cut some of it off. You could even start it from the 4th string. It just depends on how much time you have to fit it in. So let me play it one more time. G, the 1 chord, C, 4, G again, C, C diminished, back to G. Check out my Watch and Learn Premium download entitled Solo in G to see what I'm talking about. Here's that idea over things in G from the Let's Jam Jazz and Blues CD. Until then, jazz on. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just mess around in G. Let's do it again. So G, One more time. C diminished.